Okay. Everything good? Okay. Yep, everything's good. Okay. So, good morning, soon to be afternoon, whichever time zone you're in, evening for all I know. AK here back again with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Previously, I started Seed's agent story where she's going through clearly her own little character arc and continuing on from little hints that were planted previously about the whole Seed Senior apparently being asleep. Well, turns out he's not asleep. He's actually technically been dead the whole time, even though Seed has clearly been able to use his body perfectly fine. And apparently, they seem to have gone, for her character, they seem to have gone through the bit of an angle where, similar to Sunny from the Metal Gear Solid series, Seed has clearly been raised by nothing but machines her entire young life thus far. And so, her logic of comparing and contrasting to existing with humans is completely foreign to her. You know, she does not understand the concept of death and pain for regular organic humans, as opposed to machines like Seed Senior, which apparently are just as susceptible to breaking apart and as anything else. And as a result, she is just completely daft, even to the point that an old friend of hers who used to work with Seed Senior apparently tried to make her understand, like, hey, you got to be gentle with regular humans. They're not, it's like, you gotta know how it is to better be mindful of the stuff. And it's just like she's completely baffled by the whole thing to the point where she basically freaks everybody else out. And apparently, Obel Squad, rather than being completely honest, they decided to pull an Anby Agent Zero, Soldier Zero plot point and try and bury it, and are basically been scheming to lead Seed along into a charade, thinking like, oh, Seed Senior's fine, he's not dead, or as has also been the probable explanation, beamed his brain off to cyberspace. Well, I say brain more since he's more machine, unless there's more backstory we're not aware of. And so that's basically where we are. I meant to continue more yesterday evening, but frankly, it got way too late, and the chapter was going on slower than I anticipated. So I figured I'd get more of it done today before I leave off for my evening shift tonight. So let's go ahead and do it. Actually, wait. Before I do it, let's see this. Are you the host of the Foodie's Guide to Rio? Yeah, it's Claire. Yeah, she was standing outside of the freaking of the video store, and in trying to figure out where the last of the HIA coins are, I ended up getting curious and being like, okay, why is she out here all the time? And well, I triggered a quest. So let's get it over with. You must be the proxy my fans recommended. Nice to meet you. I promise to get to the bottom of the Bangbu Golden Town's legend for my fans, but I'm still completely clueless at the moment. I just heard there was a golden Bangbu near the entrance to the town. There's been a place recently. They say there's a golden Bangbu. Could you check out the area for me? Okay. Awesome. Counting on you. Please keep me in the loop if you find anything. And I promise my fans something I always deliver. So, Bangbu Golden Town first visit. Oh, so it's a so it's a regular side quest, is it? And they added another event
Ingredients are
quest.
the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
The sea god shit again.
Well, seems like my noodles were just what you needed.
There's Clara again over here. Isn't that Cupid Bang Boo? Yeah, although you got the name completely wrong, I know what you mean. Where am I? Don't be afraid, my dear, it's Roger. Roger? That was a quick fix, Mia. There you are, Wise, you're right in time. Just after I patched up this Bang Boo, I heard a knock at the front door. When I opened the door, this same Bang Boo was staring back at me. This is Roger and Mia. I see, so this is the lover it's been waiting for, huh? A good match, I told you, right? Bang Boo's lover's got to be another Bang Boo. Lover? What's that supposed to mean? My body might be smaller, but my love for you has not diminished one an iota, my dear Mia. Is my name Mia? Am I Mia? Is there something wrong with this Roger Bang Boo? His speech calibrations are... Not now, big guy. We're coming up to the main event. Mia, please listen to me. I love you. Will you marry me? What's that? I don't understand. Finally, the proposal was a success. Was that a failed proposal? What'd it say? Does anyone have a Bang Boo translator? What did Mia say? You don't need a translator to know. Just by looking at it, the answer is no way. That's impossible. After all the effort it has put into finding its fated partner, I was supposed to get the most perfect love story ever. How could things just end like that? I don't believe you, big guy. I know you understand Bang Boo, Roger. Quickly, translate for me. How did Mia reply to you? It said... What did it say? I love you. Will you marry me? No, I mean... Marry me. It crashed. I knew something was up with this Bang Boo. Definitely has a problem with language calling logic. Autonomous language function has been disabled. Come over here, little guy. Let's take a wee look. I love you. Will you marry me? I love you. Looks as though its audio has been set to play on loop. I'll adjust the settings, so stay quiet for a while. I know you won't say no. I say no. I'm already married. Huh? I can't change the setting. Looks like it's trickier than I thought. Let me take another look at the logic core. I love you. More than you love yourself. Ugh, I can't do this anymore. This guy's too corny even for me. Maybe it's because the language function is busted. Seemingly in agreement with this hypothesis, Roger nods his head assiduously as he leans in. Assiduously? I don't know. I've never seen that word. Please listen to me and listen carefully. Cover both of your ears. And just like that, the rain imprisoning Roger ceased. What heck kind of a sentence is that? And once the inspection is complete, he can start a new life together with Mia. As for what that will be, let Enzo rummage around for his noise-canceling headset first. I don't think the other Bang Boo was reciprocating. I think I think Roger's just committed to kidnapping. Perfect love story ruined. Cupid Bang Boo's up proposing every single person it sees. Enzo will get it fixed. Thanks so much, Mr. Beardy, for putting up with these goosebumps and fixing it. Well, that's something. I'm gonna save the Golden Town first visit quest for later. For now, let's just go ahead with the event with the agent story quest. Spring Extravaganza. Okay, so that's it's the extra missions. Okay, so Floral of the Bloomin' Valley Part 2. The long-forgotten promise remembered at last. It's definitely come true. It'll definitely come true, right? No, it won't. The mission to comfort Seed has come to an end, and life is back to its regular track for now. Meanwhile, Seed began living a life of doing absolutely nothing. Why does the music sound creepy? Not doing anything. So boring. Maybe I should do something on the down low, as long as I don't get caught, right? Let's paint a picture of us. Let's make it a gift for Seed Senior. It'd be pretty selfish to show up empty-handed when he gets back. Where should I start? My thoughts are racing, but my head feels so foggy. Have I pushed myself too hard lately? Leaning back on the sofa, memories of Seed Senior fixing it over and over come flooding back. That was probably because of all my mischief, huh? Memories and drowsiness wash over me at once. Those memories and that promise feel like they just happened yesterday, yet in this haze it all seems so far away.
You've grown taller lately.
Aww, so Seed Senior is an autonomous robot slash mecha who took a liking to Seed and raised her like an organic human. Yeah, it's very. I think I remember the name. I compared it to the mech from Gargantia of the Virtuous Planet. I think his name was Chamber. Not the not the coolest of names, but I believe that's what he was called. Oh, she even had longer hair.
What's wrong? Humans only get stronger as they grow. You get to go to new places, try new things. Don't you want that?
The cockpit's starting to feel really cramped.
Okay, yep. So he's a mix of both. Autonomous, but also pilotable. So basically like Chamber from Gargantia. And less monotone, too.
You've got a point. Maybe I should think about modifying. Make it a little roomier. But growing up is something every human has to go through. Just like how I have to ask Tin Master to add a few drops of engine oil into my coffee.
I wish I was an intelligent construct. Then I wouldn't have to worry about growing up.
Growing up is nothing to be scared of. In fact, I'll feel better once you're a little bigger.
Feel better about what?
Well, I think it's time for me to take a little break.
Go ahead. I'll head back to the cockpit and get some sleep too. See you tomorrow.
No, not just a normal break. I'm going to be sleeping for quite a while. While I'm gone, you'll have to take good care of yourself, okay?
So he left a long time ago, and he's been gone ever since.
Will you come back and lecture me if I don't take care of myself?
No, but if you don't, I might just end up sleeping even longer.
All right, I'll take good care of myself. When will you wake up?
Let's see. Maybe when you're strong enough to hold your own as a Defense Force member.
That's so vague. It's like when your superior promises a promotion in a meeting and never follows through.
How do you know something like that? Well, doesn't matter. I don't really care about what rank I can get anyway. In that case, come find me when you're taller than the flowers in that hollow. Promise?
Which hollow?
One day you'll understand. Ow! Stop hitting me! Oh, and don't forget the most important thing. Smile, okay? Smile a lot.
Just smile? That's even more vague. Just come back when I'm stronger. At least that's something more achievable. Did you fall asleep again? You've been sleeping a lot lately. Anyway, it's a promise.
So was his computerized core just getting old and not able to function like it used to anymore.
Good night.
Aww. He he shut down, and he's been quote unquote sleeping for the last several years, and she doesn't know. She could not process it. I mean, it's possible that his programming is off swimming in cyberspace somewhere. There was a hint of that, but that was cute. I liked that. The whole the machine cares for the human like a human, but she doesn't fully think like a regular human. So that's why everyone else is kind of spooked of her, and why Veronica was frustrated. The dream keeps sinking into memories that are even older, even darker. Barbed wire torn apart, dark massive hands are shattering everything. A giant pink flower drifts across the sky. What, Nineveh? Like the ethereal? Where is this? How long has it been?
Someone's here. There are signs of life. Someone's still alive.
So this is what happened. So they found her in a hollow, just out here all by herself, and somehow alive.
It's a child. I knew it. They never should have called off the search and rescue. Miracles do happen. There are still survivors.
The one flower still alive in a brutal hellscape.
Are you okay? Have you been trapped here all this time? Don't be afraid. I'm here to save you.
So a lot of the robots in Zenless Zone Zero, they're like the droids from Star Wars. Yeah, you have your more menial, run-of-the-mill, generic ones, but you also have ones that have more sense of free will and act kind of like, everything from soldiers to regular civilians.
System warning. Target identified as extremely dangerous. Initiating termination sequence.
Wait! Don't fire! The kid isn't...
Warning. Tampering with the self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning. Warning.
He shut it off. He forcefully shut off part of his own programming just so she wouldn't seed, so that way seed wouldn't get blown up. She must have been caked in so much ethereal stuff that she was coming off as an ethereal, probably. What was it? Ether? Yeah, ether. Poor thing.
It was just a dream. I can't just sit here and do nothing. If I do that, he'll never come back. I have to be stronger. If I just get stronger. Why am I having this dream? This suffocating feeling still hasn't gone away. Maybe going through some of Seed Senior's old things will help clear my head.
Was this freshly painted picture was placed into a frame. In the picture, a lonely little girl gazes at an equally solitary flower stem. Oh. A messy sketch. Seed drew it while half asleep, probably not from the sweetest of dreams. Yeah, it's just her with one flower, and she looks sad. Complete opposite from the other picture previously. which had Seed Senior in it. Before I knew it, turned out like this. Would Seed Senior like this painting, or would he nag me about sneaking flowers to eat again? I wish I could see his reaction. This box was made by Seed Senior, and it says you can safely store all kinds of random stuff inside. Can I put my head in there? I just can't help wanting to pounce on it. The sofa. But if I use too much force, we'll have to get Seed Senior to fix it again. Judging by his current state, must be pretty rough, huh? Seed Senior said he'd come back when I grew taller than the flowers in the hollow, when I became stronger. If we don't do anything, Senior might be stuck in a mission for a long, long time. Wouldn't it be boring? Better get Seed Senior back soon. Time to start watering with salty water. Getting stronger might sound as unpleasant as swallowing a mouthful of salt, but if you can stomach it, you'll get plenty of nutrients out of it. Let's go find some stronger salty water then. Should be a mission like that on the list, right? Let me check. Fresh water seed, fresh water. Ugh. It's like, yeah, it's like she's both perceptive and brilliant, but also daft at the same time because, well, raised by machines, not regular humans. Seed flipped through a densely packed list of Obel Squad missions. Before long, her gaze settled on one of the pages. This mission seems just right. Personal assignment: Seed, Magus, and Orphe. No, mission is highly dangerous, involves fighting many enemies, and requires good teamwork. If I can handle this alone, Captain will definitely see how awesome I've become. Great, let's head out now.
I can help you ward off misfortune.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
Huh, not even Trigger is here.
You know?
I'll protect you from any. You only.
Nothing to fear.
We fighting?
Need
Man, is on
A mission?
ready for combat.
Hmm,
Andy, in position.
I'll take
I can
Andy
help you
and,
ward off. Asset can secure the perimeter.
I wish I could take Trigger with me, but I don't have Trigger, so, well, I do have Trigger, but she's under-leveled. So that's something I gotta worry about eventually.
According to the mission, we just need to wipe out every last ethereal in here, right? Listen, squad member Seed. This isn't just a mission. It's also a test. Better wrap this up before the captain gets here. I've been on standby for a long time. Let's treat him to that. It's still not enough. Seed Senior could take down 100 ethereals at once. Are you okay? Everyone's really worried about you. Me? Oh, I'm perfectly fine. The ethereals, though? Not so much.
Enough, Seed. This mission isn't yours alone. Get ready. We're going in.
No, you're not. This fight is mine. Captain, don't you want me to become stronger?
Beat Ministry.
finish the job. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Target confirmed. Go.
Distance here.
Leave it to Seed. It'll be A-okay.
Eradication mode activated.
Come say hello to my bed. Dear.
Order received.
Let's paint this place red with your firepower.
Initiating devastating strike.
Fracture.
Let's finish the job.
Sorry, guess I couldn't control my strength.
I'll handle it. Waste of time.
Give him a full salvo, Seed Senior.
Any target possessing the right
Lock on. Over the head, Seed Senior.
Woo! I'm gonna say I really like Seed's gameplay. The whole mix of blowing everything up with lasers, floating blades, and of course the mech showing up, the ground pound and missile barrage, everything. It's different, but it feels very, very fun. The combat ends and Orphe rushes over. Seed, are you hurt? Nope, but those ethereals got pretty banged up. Still, I really appreciate you both, Captain, Orphe, but like we agreed, this is my mission to handle alone. But Captain's been worried about you. She also said, Captain. Magus remains silent, her muzzle swaying unconsciously as she seems lost in thought.
Now that I think about it, the last time I talked to that big, awkward guy was years ago. He was always up front, never tried to hide his intentions. So you signed up for Ogle Squad just so that mysterious girl you picked up from Hollow Zero will be taken care of after you're gone?
Nice portrait.
You've got guts laying all that out right in front of us. Or did you think being honest would make me go easy on you and let a candle in the wind like you join us?
Captain Magus, that's a little harsh.
A candle in the wind. That sounds about right. No squad wants someone who could drop dead any second. But I've heard through some less official channels that you're not just an ordinary squad. Besides carrying out regular missions, you're also secretly investigating the fall of the old capital.
Some people just can't keep their mouths shut.
So the rumors were true. I knew entrusting the girl to you was the right choice. At least we're after the same thing.
So, what are you after? That girl's real identity?
So Seed isn't her real name. Which, yeah, makes sense. I thought something was off.
Yeah. How did she survive in Hollow Zero for half a month without being corrupted? Why was she alone in the ruins? What exactly happened to her before I found her?
Yeah. So much longer than any regular human would.
I need answers. I won't be able to get to the bottom of any of this unless I dig deeper into what happened when the old capital fell.
You really don't hold anything back, big guy. In that case, I've got a question for you too. And you better stay honest. There have been several accidents with the combat mechs lately. They're going berserk and bursting into flames. Nothing too major, thankfully. Is that girl behind all this?
Magus!
It's just a logical deduction. He's a mass-produced military intelligent construct. To ensure they don't disobey orders, they all have a self-defense system called the Iron Order installed in their logic core. And you heard it too. He destroyed his own logic core to save that girl. He didn't have to go that far unless he's trying to break free from the Iron Order.
So it's all like a. So it's like a. It's in a. So the. So that's what it was. It was like a built-in subroutine to basically keep him in line, kind of like like a restraining bolt, or a built-in programmed restraining bolt. Well, one that forces him to do what he should.
It identified the girl as a dangerous target that had to be eliminated, and he went against the system at the cost of his life. That's the only way I can see it.
Really? Yeah, well, yeah, we saw that. He, like, forcefully shut it off. His willpower was too strong.
You're sharp. Sorry, I wasn't trying to hide it. I just wasn't sure how to bring it up. During a rescue mission a few months back, she stowed away in my cockpit. She witnessed the death of trapped civilians. After that, she was quiet for a long time. And that's when all sorts of strange things started to happen. It took me a while to realize that those mech accidents were connected to her. But I don't think it was intentional. Whatever that strange power is, she can't control it.
So she has some kind of psychic connection to being able to control machines, apparently.
Let me be frank. Intentional or not doesn't really matter. If it happens again, or if the higher-ups find out she's behind it, are you ready to deal with what comes next?
Exactly. You dump this hot potato on us and just walk away like that's the end of it?
I'm really sorry. I know I'm asking a lot.
At least tell us how to interact with her and how to keep her condition stable.
Does that mean you're willing to help me?
Isn't that obvious? Why else would I rush over to save your butt when your body gave out?
I wonder, did him forcefully shutting off the Iron Order subroutine also compromise his operational levels? Sounds like it, unless there's something else.
Captain's a little blunt, but she means well. We've been watching over you for a while now.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Getting to meet you before my consciousness completely fades away. I feel lucky.
I'm reminded of, also, what's it called? There was, there was an anime. I can't remember the name of it, but basically it involved a golem. Let me see. What was the name of it? Somali in the Forest. Where basically, it's more fantasy, not science fiction, but I'm very much reminded of it, where it's about a golem who basically is like a sentinel in a station in the forest. He finds this one girl who's human, and it's in a universe where they're, humans and monsters have been fighting each other for generations. Monsters like, harpies, goblins, that sort of stuff. And the golem takes pity on this little girl, and decides to look after her and help her find her kind, fellow humans. And the golem is basically he's at the end of his own equivalent of his lifespan, and of course, being a golem, he's an artificial construct. Magic, not technology, but you get what I mean. And that's what I'm reminded of. Seed reminds me of the golem from that story. Unfortunately, it's an anime and a manga that sadly has yet to be completed because the author, I think, had some kind of health issue which didn't do her any favors. What was the name of the author? Yako Goreishi. Yeah, it was cut off early in 2020 due to the author's health problems, which sucks. Which means we'll probably never see a proper finish of it. It would be nice. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that anime, of that series very much. I haven't watched it, but I did kind of run into it by happenstance from the YouTube shorts. I kind of want to look it up. But that's what it reminds me of. Seed is the golem, and Seed Senior is the golem, and Seed herself is is that Somali girl equivalent. And he's, at the end of his lifespan, as it were, and he's trying to, put Seed with her people, her species, as it were. But she's so bonded to him that she can't comprehend living like a regular human. On top of the fact that she seems to have these these weird ethereal powers that allow her to control machines.
Enough with the sentimental stuff. If we'd met sooner, maybe we could have done more for you and the girl.
Yeah, it very much feels like they took that and applied it to here.
Just being able to entrust her to you is enough for me. I don't want her past to remain shrouded in mystery. Nor do I want her to live her life as an odd one out. That's why I did all this. For the truth. But unfortunately, I think I'm reaching my limit. I'll probably shut down completely in a few months. I'll tell you everything about how to get along with her, and how to keep her emotions stable. But before that, I hope you can help me with one more thing. Please, keep my death a secret from her.
So it was him that made the arrangement to not tell Seed anything. Well, I don't think that was a good idea, buddy.
So she doesn't lose control of her power again.
Yes, like I said, witnessing the death of others has set off her power a few times. But she seems to be slowly getting used to it. Recently, even when fallen soldiers are brought back to camp, she can hold it together. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't think now is a good time for her to receive too much of this information, especially about my death. At least not until she's ready. Please, don't let her find out just yet.
You sure know how to hand someone a tough job, dropping this on us right after joining the team.
I know you won't just stand by and watch, Magus.
Before you completely shut down, I'm gonna work you to the bone. You hear me, big guy? Fight until your last moment as a father, Seed.
After I'm gone, the girl will become the new Seed. And honestly, I don't know if I deserve to be called her father. I've never had a family, so I don't really understand what that means.
You may not be her father, but you are her daddy. Probably the closest she's ever had. But we don't even know what happened to Seed that caused her to get, the way she is. That's still a mystery.
I was created as a weapon for the military. The concept of having a heart always felt like a pseudo-proposition to me. As for her, apart from crying the first time we met, she's barely shown any emotions at all. The military doctor told me she has no heart. I just wanted to go on a journey with her, to prove that the heart is real.
like a big old tin man. The calls in her ears growing clearer, Magus awakens from her memories, recalling what had happened. The captain finally remembers to tell off those misbehaving team members.
Seed, stand at attention. You were way too reckless during that last operation.
Uh-oh, she angry.
But I did great. I cleared the whole area all by myself.
Not the point, Seed.
Do you even realize how out of control you look just now? You were like...
Like what?
Forget I said anything.
In any case, that was a team mission. None of us want to see you get hurt out there.
Listen here, Missy. If you keep this up, you'll end up on the higher-ups watch list. And I'm not planning to visit you in some containment room for dangerous subjects.
Why would they put me in a containment room? I'm getting stronger. Isn't that a good thing?
Orphe, you talk some sense into her.
Stronger is one thing. Not knowing how to control that is another.
Me? Seed, why are you suddenly fighting so recklessly on your own? Acting on impulse can lead to really serious consequences.
Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger. That's why I had to take action. Captain, Orphe, I don't think I'm the type to just sit there and wait. Can you help me?
Seed, becoming stronger takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. We've got plenty of time ahead of us, so let's take one step at a time, okay?
Don't you want to see him sooner?
Listen, Seed, I'll give you this. You are strong. Despite always doing things your own way, you somehow managed to nail every mission, going way beyond my expectations. Maybe it won't be long before you become a soldier who can hold their own. But I'm not sure if that's a good thing for you. I don't think this is the kind of getting stronger that Seed Senior would have wanted. Take a break, Seed. Cool your head. You're not in the right state for missions right now. I hope you won't be mad at me.
Okay.
Huh? You're not mad?
I'm a soldier. Following orders is my duty. If the captain wants me to stand down, I'll stand down.
Never thought I'd hear Seed say something like that.
Glad you're cooperating for once. Go ahead, take your break. Just don't go into the hollow alone again. And hey, if you ever want to move out of that safe house in the hollow and come back to the squad dorms, you're always welcome.
Captain! You're a mother hen.
I knew it. You are mad. Call me a mother hen again and I'll make sure your next 3 meals are nothing but green peppers. No meat.
Oh, come on. That's a compliment.
Calm down, Magus! Besides, Trigger is the one cooking for us, not you! Calm down!
Sorry, my mother came in and I needed help getting hangers out of my closet. It's always something, right? Anyway. Seriously. Magus getting irate at being called mother hen, that's just why. Oh.
I knew it. You are mad. Call me a mother hen again and I'll make sure your next 3 meals are nothing but green peppers. No meat.
Why? How is that something to be mad about?
Calm down, Magus! Besides, Trigger is the one cooking for us, not you! Calm down!
Wait, Trigger can cook? But she's blind. Then again, I guess it's possible. You know what? I don't know. Fuck it. Orphe struggles to hold on to the agitated Magus, hastily bids farewell to Seed and leaves the hollow.
Okay, they're gone.
Why Mother Hen, of all things? I mean, I know Magus has got a couple of screws loose, figuratively speaking, but really? Mother Hen, of all things? I would. That sounds more like a compliment to me, not an insult.
According to the captain's orders, Soldier Seed shouldn't carry out missions or enter the hollow alone. But a soldier on break isn't really a soldier, right?
Uh-oh.
And now, it's just ordinary girl Seed, looking for a partner to explore the hollow together.
She's gonna go look for Wise, isn't she? Arriving at Swabian Temple, your new partners are busy at work here. Yep, she's going to Wise and Bell. Or just Wise, whichever one. I'm pressing X game. Thank you.
Hi, Proxy! And other Proxy. About that partnership we talked about last time. Got a minute?
Hey, Seed. Did you come all the way here from the safe house in the hollow?
You know, much like with Soldier 11, I hope we eventually figure out what Seed's real name is. Belle glances over, her eyes saying she's bringing up the partnership again. She's definitely up to something. Quick, ask her what's going on. What exactly happened after that fake radio message?
I've tried everything to bring Seed Senior back. Engine oil, nitro fuel, even salt water. But I've realized having a partner like you is very important. Engine oil refers to a thorough checkup on his body. Nitro fuel refers to Veronica, but she's left me out of her plans. Salt water refers to getting stronger, but the captain benched me from any new missions.
You're actually talking like a normal person. It's rare to see you so serious.
Am I hearing things right? Seed, you actually took the time to explain these concepts properly. It's rare to see you being this serious.
I've always taken this seriously. I even thought about reaching out to Veronica again to hear what her plan was, but she's not responding to my DMs anymore.
Yeah, because she failed the... Seed failed Veronica's humanity test so badly that she cut her off. Ugh. I think it might be overdoing it just a tad bit there, Veronica, but, well, is what it is.
That Veronica lady. I'm not sure what she's up to, but honestly, I think you're better off not getting too involved with her. Seed, Wise and I will help you figure this out.
Belle seems to have left something unsaid. Nothing can bring the dead back to life, which is why Veronica's so-called plan sounds so suspicious. What do we do with Seed now? Should we do what Magus said and hide the truth from her with another lie? What's the connection between you getting stronger and Seed Senior coming back? God.
Sounds like you had several plans in mind, and you've been cooped up in the safe house thinking about them. And now, saltwater is the only plan that's left. But what's the connection between you getting stronger and Seed Senior coming back?
He made a promise, and he's not the type to break his word. Once he sees how strong I've become, he'll know it's time to come back. Even though he's on a secret mission, he still replies to my knock-knock messages from time to time. He must be checking the Defense Force's internal reports, too. If I can show him I'm capable, if I stack up enough achievements, he'll see it and understand what I'm trying to tell him, right?
Her logic actually makes sense. It's hard to argue with that. Sooner or later, her hopes will be crushed. I've got to do something. Mm, mm. I don't think it matters, but yeah.
This is the first time Seeds actually walked me through her line of thinking, and her logic actually makes sense. It's hard to argue with her. But if she keeps holding on to this idea, sooner or later, her hopes are going to get crushed. I've got to do something.
Proxy, to be honest, I hesitated for a long time. The captain and the others, they didn't seem all that willing to help me. And you, well, even though we're the same kind, I wasn't sure if you'd be like Veronica. Blame me, and then just walk away. But it's like something squeezing my chest. There's this weird feeling chasing after me. When Seed Sr. first went to sleep, I felt the same way. Why is this happening?
What you're feeling is fear. No way to help with that.
Seed, what you're feeling is fear. I'm guessing you don't feel it very often since you never show it. But I know a way to help with that. You know, Belle and I had someone who raised us too. Our teacher. She's not around anymore. It's been 11 years since we last saw her.
11 years? Oh, compared to you, I'm like a terror raptor running into a typhon.
Okay, I kind of want to know what that is. Well, Typhon is a Greek mythology titan, but I wonder what it is in this context.
We miss her a lot. Just like how you miss Seed Sr. And the hard part is, we have no idea when she'll be back. Or if she ever will.
Probably a fighter jet or something, I don't know. The Terror Raptor part, and then whatever the other one is.
On some nights, when we think about her, it gets hard to breathe. It's the same kind of fear you're feeling. The fear of never seeing her again. The fear of the unknown.
But aren't we all on the same circle called life? Circles always come back around. Eventually we'll all meet again.
In a matter of speaking, in an abstract, cosmic sort of way. Yes, life is a circle, but the dots of the circle don't always meet entirely again.
Yes, life is a circle. But even if two dots are on the same path, it doesn't mean they'll meet again. You and Seed Sr., us and our teacher, we're all dots on that same circle. At first, we were moving at different speeds, so our paths crossed. But after we parted ways, we started moving at the same pace. And when that happens, the dots stop meeting each other.
Wise, you're being way too dramatic. Come on, Seed. I'll teach you the way to deal with fear.
A way to deal with fear?
Yeah. For Wise and me, it's the HDD and EOS. For you, I'm guessing it's Seed Senior's flowers and the cockpit, right? Take a good look at these things that remind you of them. All the memories they hold, all the feelings they bring back. You'll start to realize, no matter what shape or form they take, the people we care about never really left. They're still with us, just in a different way.
Thanks, Proxy. I'll remember that. But, Proxy, I still want to get stronger. If I earn more achievements, do you think I'll move faster on that circle?
I don't think Senior meant stronger in terms of battle prowess. I think what he meant was Seed herself becoming more human.
If Seed Senior and I are at the same speed, maybe this time I can be the one to catch up to him.
Seed seems to be taking this to heart. Maybe I should stick around and keep her company a little longer.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I think we'll all get stronger and faster someday. Seed, let me join you. Let's get stronger together.
By the way, I've been dying to ask. When you said we're the same kind, what exactly did you mean by that?
Same kind just means... well, the same kind. I can't really explain it. If I had to try, I'd say it's like... we kind of smell alike, so it feels familiar. I guess that's what makes me feel close to you.
It's the ether aptitude. They're swimming in how... in such a high aptitude that they're not, you know, they're like, well, sort of, you know, because after all, Bell and Wise, you know, they couldn't handle it before, but now they can because of their implants being upgraded by Mayor Mayflower. And then you have Seed, who apparently has such a high amount that she was out in the hollow for weeks. So I'm guessing they just have a supernatural affinity for dealing with it, I guess. So they're like new type, like what are they like the? Are they the Triple Z equivalent of new types or something? Just as you were about to ask for more questions, Seed's phone suddenly rang. Emergency mission. I repeat, emergency mission. According to Defense Force Logistics Division, a batch of classified military supplies coded JH-8092 containing electronic components, communication equipment, and mechanical parts with a total weight of approximately 12 tons was recently stolen by unidentified personnel. This incident has become a major security risk. It's definitely a provocation from the Hollow Raiders. All Defense Force personnel within the designated area are hereby ordered to initiate Level 1 response status and launch a full investigation immediately. Jackpot, supersized serving of military merit. Proxy, you'll help me out, right? I'll be more than happy to help. Where shall we start? I know, eh? Got quite a few Hollow Raiders in my circle. Even though the last rescue mission for the Hollow Raider was a total mess, I still managed to snag some sweet loot on the down low. Those raiders carried quite a few trackers on them, so being helpful soul I am, I made sure they didn't go to waste. The helpful soul that I am. Don't tell me you stole their trackers and put them on the Hollow Raiders again. Nah. Getting lost in Hollow is way worse than losing a tracker or two, right? Can't argue with that. Seed waved her phone where a tiny blip flickered faintly on the tracker's display. Hollow Raider's coordinates are in Reverb Arena. So, shall we head out? Good luck to you guys. Still got some work to finish up, so for now, I can only support you in spirit. Pretty sneaky, but only one person can escape, you know. For military merit, let's move. For glory! Following the tracker's coordinates, you arrive at Reverb Arena. For the Emperor, for the Feet Ministry. You've arrived, Proxy. According to tracker's reading, Hollow Raider you mentioned before. I think so. Tracker's been sitting in Reverb Arena for over 2 hours. Then again, maybe they noticed the tracker and just tossed it. Will this really help us find any clues? Can't help but worry. Well, I'm not a soldier right now. I haven't lost my investigative skills.
Alright, let's investigate the place.
Oh, Jesus. But big rack she may not have, but that cake. Oh, Jesus. That cake is rich. Feed a whole frickin' village with it. And the light blue aqua hair is a nice touch too. Very different. Nacho Fuel hit me with another. Hey, mister, do you know where the Hollow Raiders usually hang out? Raiders, are you talking to me? Not yelling when talking to others is just basic manners, isn't it? That was pretty nasty. Now, who's the real nasty one here? I just came from Outer Ring to Reverb Arena to clear my head and accidentally had a few dozen cans of nitro fuel, that's all. Besides, just because I'm looking a bit rough around the edges doesn't mean you gotta throw around insults like raiders or whatever. Are you tired? I may not know you that well, but I'm sure my machines, if they run at high density for too long, I sure know that my machines, if they run at high density for too long, they'll break down from overload. You could use a little lubricant, you know. Work, endless work has ruined me. The burden of life, my family's expectations. Ugh. The young man before me wept for a long time, like a well-worn engine finally getting that sweet hit of fresh oil. After the crying stopped, the young man left with a grateful look on his face. Did Seed unintentionally end up being his therapist and he felt better after that? What's up with him? Looks like the investigation isn't going anywhere. I think Seed in her own way just helped out that guy. Sneaky Hollow Raider. Is that some rock band's name? Pretty rad. They're performing, make sure to give a heads up early. Got it wrong. No wonder Hollow Raider chose to hide here. If you're interested, I can recommend some really cool bands to you. That was funny. She ended up unintentionally helping that guy. Stylish grandma. So she's definitely not going to know anything. Hey there, young lady. You seem a bit lost. When it comes to Reverb Arena, our dance group knows everything there is to know. Just ask me anything. Say, Madam Captain, would you happen to know where the Hollow Raiders usually meet around here? Young lady, how'd you know I was the dance group leader? Captain of Opal Squad has a similar aura. Infectious like a blazing flower. Don't worry, young lady. Even if it's just for your compliment, you can count on me to help. The old lady pulled out her phone and started busily assigning investigation tasks to group members. Before long, a precise set of coordinates was sent to her phone. Yahoo! Target. Location confirmed, proxy. Let's roll. What a bizarre way to investigate. But hey, results worked, and results worked, right? Oh, look who it is. It's the glasses-wearing Raider from before. Oh, he's going to be freaking out of his mind. Following the old lady's guidance, Seed seemed to have discovered something. Her sleeve was gently tugged. Turning around, Seed excitedly pointed at that suspiciously familiar figure. What? You're saying those machines weren't recycled? Damn, could some rival crew be trying to muscle in on our turf? But hold up, without us, those shady fellows lurking in the dark won't pull off any big jobs. As long as I'm here, there's no way they're gonna hog all these treasures for themselves. I just made it back from death's door and ain't nobody in all of New Eridu who can stop me. So tell me, who are the treasures you're talking about? Do you need our help? Oh, he's going to be spooked out of his mind. Mr. Hollow Raider was still rambling on about something, and the sudden voice in his ear startled him, and he quickly hung up the phone and shoved it into his pocket. As he turned around, a strange yet familiarly terrifying face came into view.
Who is it? Can't a guy enjoy a moment of peace?
Wait for it.
It's you! That monster girl!
Woven like a quilt.
Mr. Hollow Raider, we meet again. It's quite rude of you to call me that, don't you think?
Why does Seed remind me of Sameko Saba with that Yahoo? Well, instead of Yoho, well, that's for Saba, it's Yoho, but you get what I mean, right? Plus the aqua blue coloration doesn't really dissuade that comparison for me. Subscribe to Saba, folks. She's awesome. You might know her previously as a certain little short girl from Hololive. You'll know it when you see her and hear her. Oh.
What are you doing here? Don't tell me you've been stalking me!
I wouldn't call it stalking. I just happened to notice one of your trackers fell off in the hollow, so I picked it up and stuck it to your shoe. Didn't think it actually helped me find you.
What do you want? That officer lady confiscated all the military mech we stole, and most of my buddies are in the hospital now. There's nothing left for you to take. I haven't even done anything this time. You can't hurt me. Lay a finger on me, and I'll scream for help.
I mean, he's not really wrong to be terrified, especially after how Seed kind of manhandled him.
Chill. I do want to earn some medals, but you're not the target I'm after.
Briefly explain what happened.
Mr. Hollow Raider, we're investigating a theft of classified Defense Force supplies. I figured someone in your particular line of work as a Hollow Raider might know more about these things. Do you have any leads you can share with us?
You're asking me, a Hollow Raider, for help on a military theft case? Are you kidding me? And what if I don't say anything? Huh? Then what?
Uh-oh. That little chuckle sounded a little ominous.
I'll tell you everything I know. Everything.
Well, that was easy. Okay, seriously, Seed is an absolute gremlin, and I love her.
Just so we're clear, we've got absolutely nothing to do with whatever you're investigating. Besides, young lady, you did save our lives. So, I'll be honest with you.
You know, I said that Alice's voice actress was really, really doing an excellent job, but I think the actress for Seed is probably up there, too, especially with that giggle. Like, yeah, you've sold the character to me. She's perfect. Say no more.
I'm pretty well connected among the Hollow Raiders, but nobody said anything about a military supplies theft. And that's classified military supplies we're talking about. If anyone managed to pull it off, they'd be bragging about it to everyone. But I haven't heard anything, so it probably wasn't the Hollow Raiders.
If it wasn't Hollow Raiders, could it be Rebels?
If it wasn't the Hollow Raiders, then who could it be? The Rebels?
That I don't know. Can't tell you anything more than that.
All right, let's talk about something else then. Mr. Hollow Raider, why were you carrying so many trackers last time?
Stop calling me a Hollow Raider! People are starting to give me weird looks. The name's Herrick.
Never heard of that name.
Oh, and the trackers? Yeah, we stick them on the military mechs we steal, of course. In our line of work, double-crossing is too common. If someone intercepts our haul, at least we can track them down later.
Makes sense.
But something's fishy about this. After we returned the mechs, they should have been transported back to the Defense Forces camp. But when I checked the trackers earlier, they never made it back. Instead, they showed up on the edge of a hollow and then just vanished.
Sounds like a smuggling op. Military didn't manage to recover the mechs? They fell into someone else's hands again?
What do you mean? Are you saying the military didn't manage to recover the mechs and they've fallen into someone else's hands?
That's gotta be it. Unless you think the Defense Force likes hauling their assets out to the hollow for fun.
Well, wouldn't be the first time. We remember what happened with Major General Lorenz. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that somebody else is also dirty and is doing similar shenanigans.
I see. Proxy, time to earn some medals.
Are we going to investigate this instead? Or not going after the stolen supplies anymore?
Huh? Weren't we tracking down those missing supplies? Why are we switching tracks suddenly? Recovering some regular mechs isn't gonna earn you any medals.
Call it a hunch. But I think these two might actually be the same case.
What? You want to keep investigating those military mechs? Perfect! I've got the trackers on them. I can help you pinpoint their location in the hollow. Take me with you.
Well, he's suddenly enthusiastic. I have a feeling you're up to something.
Someone's eager to help. I've got a feeling you're up to something.
What do you mean by that? Can't I just be genuinely grateful? You saved my life? Why are you staring at me like that?
He looks so terrified.
Your reaction doesn't exactly scream gratefulness. Whatever. Let's head out together. As long as I can make a name for myself, I don't really care who's helping me.
Sheesh. Okay. Once you've made up your mind, we can head out anytime. If you're planning to make any more preparations, better make it quick. Public security might still be patrolling around here. Let's go. Let's go blow some shit up.
I can help you ward off asset only the you have my complete support.
Want to see the red skull?
My loyalty lies with
I have two guys.
Standing by.
I'll keep the Anbi Tsukishiro combo going because of the electricity stuff.
Secure the perimeter.
Yeah, not a complete match, but it's the best I got. And I haven't found the time to level up Trigger, so it is what it is. Or Harim, for that matter.
So this is where those military signals were coming from. Something feels off.
Oh, it's 100% real. Here, take this tracker and see for yourselves.
This place is perfect for hide and seek.
Alright, guys should be able to handle the rest from here, yeah? Mr. Hollerator trying to make a run for it. What? I just need to take a short break. After all, not everyone like you well-trained Defense Force folks who can just zip in and out of howls like it's no big deal. Something feels off. You could stay behind me then, but whatever you do, don't close your eyes in the hollow. What a mess. Don't worry, I don't want to die. I won't stray too far from you guys. Eric muttered something under his breath and ducked into a safe zone Seed had just cleared out.
Why do these robotic enemies look so familiar? Wait a second. Why are they even here?
Proxy, did you notice? They're the same ones that Eric stole.
You might be right. Wait, where's Herrick? He was just here.
Uh-oh.
Extending strike range.
Waste of time.
I've been on standby for a while.
Distance. Sustain fire.
Target confirmed. Good. Distance here.
Time to water the plant. Preparing takedown.
Roger. Enemies of section 6 shall pay. Waste of time.
Leave it to Seed. It'll be A.O. Give him a full salvo, Senior.
Eight.
Block
Glory to Feet Ministry.
Seed, this damaged mech.
Yep, same build as those military ones.
Bunch of metal.
Herrick wasn't lying. The military mechs are all in this area. But who activated them?
Who knows? I'd love to ask Herrick, but he's been gone for a while now.
Okay, someone stole a bunch of Metal Gears and now they're here for some reason. Probably was not Liquid Snake or Ocelot, I can tell you that. Are these the supplies the military lost? Something seems off about them. Something's wrong. What's your take? Because it's a super urgent mission, Defense Force rarely issues missions like this. They're even offering direct military merits for it. Even Seed Sr. didn't get this many merits when he got promoted. Someone's modified these machines, definitely not Defense Force's handiwork. I see, sounds like there's more to it than meets the eye. No worries, just bulldoze right through. No secret can hide from the blast radius. My name is Optimus Prime.
Looks like there's more waiting up ahead. Maybe Herrick's there too.
I have no idea where he went. Let's just hope he's still in one piece.
Yeah, he's off getting his own thing done. Bye-bye. More damage mechs.
Resistance is futile.
Even the little mini mechs with the chain with the buzz saws.
So many mechs. I'm seeing more mechs than ethereals now.
Someone's modifying military mechs and sneaking them into the hollow. Who could be behind all this?
I hope it's not Veronica, because that would suck. I've had enough betrayals from hot women lately. Found a weird Defense Force report. There's a huge rejection mark up there, and it's really bringing down my mood. A proxy, can I tear it to shreds? Seed, wait. Some key information might be hidden in there. Defense Force Advanced Weapons Development Team, document number DOD-AW0072-ICR, subject risk assessment brief, intelligent construct reboot project. 1. Project overview. Initial termination of the first generation intelligent construct initiative was primarily due to repeated instances of operational non-compliance reported in units equipped with LCX-1 logic cores. Notable incidents include, but are not limited to, Hollow Zero rescue mission during the fall of the Old Capital and the incident known as the Black Reef operation. Was Seed Senior part of that? Sounds like it. Technical Division now reports that the newly developed LCX-27 logic core can address the fatal flaws observed in first-gen intelligent construct project. Utilizing a triple consciousness control protocol, the LCX-27 is in theory capable of fully suppressing the autonomous consciousness of intelligent constructs. 2. Proposed modification plan. Testing will be conducted in 3 phases. For cost efficiency, it is recommended damaged first-generation intelligent construct bodies be used as vessels to test the stability of the new logic cores. Comment section. Intelligent constructs are not weapons. They are also individuals with self-awareness. I strongly oppose any attempt to deprive intelligent constructs of their free will and absolutely refuse to agree to using their bodies as experimental vessels. This is a desecration of life. So because the battle mechs from that I'm guessing Seed Senior was part of were capable of forming individual personalities and free will, they're basically looked at as people, kind of like Elfie. So now it's like, okay, this is not a mere regular drone. Like, it's basically a person now, and it's like, is it really humane to basically wipe them out? That sort of shit. Kind of like the Geth in Mass Effect or anything like that. Looks like two groups of people were having a fight. Defense Force actually planned to restart the modification project. Dying to know who that fierce objector really is. Spacing out of the hollow isn't a good habit, Proxy. If there's too much we don't understand, going by arcade game logic, answers might be just waiting for us up ahead. So she's a gamer too. I like her even more. Uh-oh.
This fissure is not stable. It'll probably collapse on its own in a few hours. Now that I think about it, the closer we get to the fissure, the more mechs we're seeing. Is it possible that they're guarding the fissure to keep people away?
Stand by for I think so. And I've got a feeling there are more surprises nearby.
Final Lord will surrender now.
Give him a full salvo, Senior!
Hey.
Speed limiter disengaged. Keep distance. Sustain fire. Initiating devastating strike.
Ow. Freaking bastard had 1% of health left and he still kept going. Sorry, Seed. I underestimated his capabilities.
Transfer's about to begin.
Veronica!
Hang tight, everyone. We'll be safe soon. Who's this?
Let's paint this place red with your firepower! Leave it to Seed, it'll be A-okay.
Oh man. I knew it. I called it, hoping I would be wrong, and unfortunately, I was right. Well, hopefully it's not all bad. Hopefully there's a valid excuse here, and that it's all just one big misunderstanding. Hopefully, right? We're not going to see another Isolde incident happen, right? Please, game. I can't take any more betrayals from hot women. Crossing the empty space, you see Veronica rush out of a nearby warehouse. That ex-military doctor who wanted to collaborate with Seed is standing amidst a massive pile of machines. Looking in the direction she came from, a large group of mechs is just barely visible. No, upon clear inspection, those around her are different from the enemies you fought before. They are not mechs. They just look like Seed Senior with massive frames and lifeless silhouettes. They are all deceased military intelligent constructs.
Seed, how did you find this place? I was sure I'd covered my tracks perfectly.
Doctor, what's going on here?
Sorry, I lost my composure. Looks like you didn't know about this. In that case, I'm glad you're the one who found this place.
Okay then. Well, in that case, Veronica, I'm gonna ask nicely, could you please explain everything and prove me wrong that nothing bad's gonna happen?
Doctor, these intelligent constructs look like Seed Senior. Are they all mass-produced by the Defense Force?
Yes, like Seed Senior. They were all intelligent constructs born to serve the military, spending their entire lives in service until they finally faded away.
So they all have an obsolescence built. They all have obsolescence built into their frames. So even though they're built for war, they're not meant to last long. Seems like a complete waste of resources in my eyes, honestly.
Of course, they were all my friends. I was in charge of these big guys' routine checkups.
Faded away?
You don't know what that means, do you? If I told you their logic cores were all destroyed, would you understand? Mechanical genius?
They're dead, basically.
Just as I thought. You may not understand the concept of life and death, but deep down, you do know how serious it is. How ironic. Even you can feel it. But those good-for-nothing higher-ups just don't get it.
So basically, the other same models, like Senior, are capable of human-like intelligence and personalities, but they're basically doomed in their existence. If it's not just for being run-of-the-mill military equipment, they all have an obsolescence planned into them where they're doomed to die anyway and thrown out like trash. As opposed to all the other machines we've seen, like Tin Master or Elfie, or even Billy for that matter, who seem quite comfortable living as civilians, or civilian adjacent in Billy's case. And Veronica took heavy sympathy on those military mechs, looking at them as people. So they're not like the battle droids from the Star Wars prequels, where they're all clearly meant to be mass-produced brainless drones. No, they're actually capable of proper intelligence and living anyway, like people. And Seed Senior, well, he defied his original programming and saved Seed Junior from Hollow Zero. If anything, he became even more human, even compared to the other ones. Stolen classified supplies. They're these dead intelligent constructs.
Miss Veronica, those classified supplies in the military reports, they're actually these dead intelligent constructs, aren't they? And you're the one who stole them.
Those military mechs you recovered from the Hollow Raiders. You never turned them over to the military camp. Instead, you kept them for yourself, modified them, and deployed them to make your own way through the Hollow. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I feel like Veronica would get along very well with Grace. In fact, where's Grace when we need her in this case? In fact, I think Grace would also get along well with C2, come to think of it. I just love how there's characters that we've already met that would probably be very useful in situations like this, but unfortunately, they're just not here for some reason.
You witnessed it firsthand, so it's not a hard guess. My power is limited, let alone having to transport such a large amount of immobile, intelligent constructs. Intercepting the mechs made things a lot easier for me.
Then again, we didn't know this was gonna happen, so maybe in hindsight we could, go ask Grace for a favor or two. Like, hey, this Miss Veronica, a girl, could use a little bit of a hand with her own kids. Could you maybe lend a hand? I mean, I'm sure Grace would be head over heels to help. Now we know what we know.
Can't believe you just admitted that. Are you not bothered that we've caught you?
What I did was justice. Why should I be bothered or ashamed of it? Besides, even though you've taken out quite a few mechs, I still have more than enough to deal with you. You pose no threat to me.
Are you sure? We seem to have destroyed quite a few of them, including the annoying shield ones with the flamethrowers.
By new Eridu law, intelligent constructs are listed as legitimate citizens, alongside humans and Thyrans. But in the Defense Force, it's a whole other story.
So the classic, we're above the law. The hypocrisy. Like the deep state. Go figure, right?
All military intelligent constructs have iron order implanted into their logic core the moment they were born. This self-policing system keeps their bodies bound, forcing them to only exist as killing machines for the military throughout their lives.
Like an Order 66 sort of thing.
That alone was hard enough to stomach. And now my old friends are dying in battle one after another, and what do the higher-ups do? Not only do they refuse to give them a proper burial, they're planning to rip out their original logic cores and replace them with new ones. Unacceptable. I will not allow it. That's why I stole them. I risked everything to get them out and bring them here into the Hollow, and once I send them through the fissure, these fools will never find them again!
But taking out the damaged logic cores and replacing them with functional ones can bring these intelligent constructs back to life, no? So, the higher-ups approach does make sense, at least in theory.
Yes, but here's the problem. If the logic cores are completely different in their programming, then that probably also means that whatever the original logic cores were won't match with the new ones. So basically, you'd be completely... they'd basically be a completely different person. It's like ripping out somebody's brain and then replacing it with somebody else's brain. Yeah, the body might be the same, but the actual soul, as it were, isn't there anymore. It's somebody else in the driver's seat. That's the problem.
I can't believe you just said that. Are you seriously suggesting that if you take someone's brain out and put a different one in, they'd still be the same person?
That's exactly what I said.
I knew it. Breaking off our cooperation was the right call. I don't care how strong you are, I don't want you on my side. Working with someone cold-blooded like you makes me sick.
Cooperation is a two-way street. Doctor, you said you had a way to bring Seed Senior back, but I didn't hear anything about that in your plan. Were you lying to me, Dr. Veronica?
I told you, don't give me that cold, creepy smile of yours. Do you really think I'd be satisfied just getting my friends somewhere the military can't find them? I've already made contact with a group of rebels. I'll take these intelligent constructs and join them. They'll give me all the funding I need for my research. I don't care how long it takes. I will find a way to repair the damaged logic cores. I won't be like the military, using the shells of the dead to create new vessels. I will bring them back to life. When I visited your little safe house, I genuinely wanted to work with you. I thought, as someone close to Seed Senior, you'd understand me, but I was wrong.
Damaged logic cores cannot be repaired. It's not something you can change.
I know you have this grand plan in mind, but damaged logic cores can't be repaired. That's a fact, and it's not something you can change, no matter how much you want to.
Oh, please, I've been working with intelligent constructs longer than you've been in school. Before you go judging other people's future plans, you should first ask yourself how much you actually know.
Call Grace, get her on the phone, whisk her over here, and help have her figure something out. Pull our resources together that exist.
Doc, I think the proxy's got a point. Deep down, you know it too. This whole plan to fix the logic core, it's like trying to brew nitro fuel from chrysanthemums. You're closer with Seed Senior than with other intelligent constructs, right? If this plan had a chance, you'd never give up on him. You could have tried every possible way to snatch Seed Senior's mech from me. The fact that you didn't, well, That just shows you knew how unlikely you were to succeed.
So even Seed is aware, or at least more than she lets on, about the sorry state that Senior is in.
Oh, shut up! I've got a ton of mechs set up around here. Try anything, and they'll tear you apart in an instant. I'm done talking. Time to take the intelligent constructs through the fissure and leave. Huh? The fissure's closed.
Fissure Veronica planned to use to escape should have lasted for hours, but it closed prematurely. There's usually only one reason for this: unstable ether conditions in the area. Uh-oh. While she stands there stunned, the tremendous noise suddenly erupts as if threatening to tear the ground apart, and a familiar face emerges from the mechanical swarm wearing a pitiful expression. Then the military mechs begin to go berserk. Familiar? Who?
I'm sorry. I got greedy. I just thought I could take a few more mechs with me, but I somehow drove the Terror Raptor into the miasma, and they all went crazy.
Ugh, I completely forgot about Herrick. He went off, tried to make off with his share of the loot, and wouldn't you know it, of course, he screws it up.
You idiot! Do you realize what you've done? Those machines were modified to protect my escape. They've been enhanced for maximum firepower, and now they're all out of control!
Looks like your plan's going down the drain thanks to one greedy little rat dog.
Oh, come on, be a little... Oh, come on, isn't that a little harsh for Veronica right now?
Cut the sarcasm, Seed. Help me. Please. Help me stop those rampaging mechs. Don't let them hurt the intelligent constructs.
Seed, let's deal with them.
Seed, now's not the time for this. Let's take care of the problem at hand first.
That's exactly what I meant.
You could have laid it on a little less thick, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow!
Help me!
Seed, don't hurt the intelligent constructs. And don't let those mechs get to them either. Please, keep them safe.
Stop! There are far too many of them flapping around. I suppose I'll have to take care of that Terror Raptor first. A few mechs slipped past. They headed straight for the intelligent constructs. From the looks of things, I can probably only hold off about half of them at a time.
Shell-boiled sin. They're being torn apart.
Oh well, I guess I can crank up the firepower a little.
Okay, stop!
Uh-oh.
Surrender.
Okay, a corrupted Metal Gear.
Give him a full salvo, Senior.
Speed loader is engaged.
Let's treat him to that. I got your six.
This is new music.
At your command. Perimeter under control.
Final warning. Surrender now.
Senior, punch him again! Everything's on fire! Moving up. Neutralize. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was fun. Okay, so the Pteroraptors and the Typhons, they're the names of the mechs. Got it, got it. Okay, so that Pteroraptor Metal Gear got corrupted by miasma and became a possessed demon mech like something out of Devil May Cry 2. Except it was way more fun than Devil May Cry 2. I know not a lot of people like DMC2, but it had its moments. And let's be honest, it laid the groundwork for a lot of stuff that would be ironed out fully in future games. Hold on a second, just checking my work stuff. Okay, so why do I get the feeling Veronica is going to go absolutely nuts after all this bad luck that has happened at her expense? After defeating the Pteroraptor, C turns to her. Hold on, let me make sure my voice is good. Yep, my voice is good. After defeating the Pteroraptor, C turns her focus to the remaining rampaging mechs. It's hard to say how much time passed before peace finally returned, leaving only heaps of mechanical wreckage and the shattered remains of intelligent constructs caught in the chaos. Oh boy. Veronica's gonna be in a very, very bad mental state. I can already tell. It's unclear if these intelligent constructs were destroyed by the rampaging mechs or caught in Seed's crossfire, unable to rein in her firepower. There's no point dwelling on it now. The reality is clear. The intelligent constructs are beyond repair. Veronica collapses to the ground, staring blankly at them.
Am I saved? Thank goodness. I was wrong. Take me into custody, please. I don't want to die.
If you're that eager to turn yourself in, there's some rope in the warehouse 200 meters ahead. Go tie yourself up. Doc, can you stand?
They're gone. The intelligent constructs. All destroyed in the fighting. Their logic cores completely shattered, bodies torn to pieces.
I don't think it would have mattered anyway, Veronica. Sounds like it was just delaying. Well, not even delaying the inevitable, more like a complete denial of reality.
Sorry, Doc. When facing that many machines at once, you gotta hit them hard to get anywhere. But once you amp up the firepower, something always gets caught in the crossfire. I guess that's what they call collateral damage. Still, with both the machines and the intelligent constructs wrecked like this, it's gonna be hard to report back. No way I'm earning a commendation for this.
Good grief, Seed. A little tact would be necessary right about now, don't you think?
Doc, let's try 3D printing.
Oh god, she's completely lost. She's completely out of her mind.
What are you talking about?
I saw it on a tech site. With the right materials and blueprints, you can print almost anything. Let's gather up all this wreckage. I'll take care of the schematics. We'll use the scraps as raw materials to 3D print the machines and intelligent constructs as they were before the damage.
Okay, so 3D printing is a thing in Triple Z.
We can even restore the damaged logic cores to their original state. Then your research on reviving them can go on as planned.
Why do you always say such cruel things?
Ugh.
Whether it's logic cores or human brains, once physically destroyed, they can no longer be restored to what they were. It's meaningless. Don't you get it?
Yeah, they're basically dead. You can't bring back the soul. Once it's gone, it's gone.
You know perfectly well Seed Senior's logic core was damaged beyond repair. How long are you going to keep playing dumb?
Well, to be fair to Seed, it wasn't her idea. Seed Sr. told the rest of Obel Squad to keep up the lie, and Obel Squad kept up the lie. So, it's not entirely Seed's fault. She's been led a lie for the last several years.
I suspected as much. And it turns out I was spot on. You're a mechanical genius. You must have already checked Seed Sr. from top to bottom, and that includes his broken logic core. You knew it from the moment you saw his logic core, but you always found excuses to keep lying to yourself.
Again, at the continuously made so by Obel Squad and Seed Sr. himself.
Even now, you still don't get what Seed Sr.'s death really means. It's not that you can't. You just won't.
Seed is acting a bit strange. Gotta get her out of here quick.
Don't pay her any attention, Seed. Let's forget the medals and get out of here.
Seed Sr. is different from these intelligent constructs. His consciousness was uploaded into another body, and he's on a classified mission right now. He'll be back sooner or later.
He won't. Unless his consciousness really is out there somewhere. The likelihood of that happening is a minor probability. But again, it's Seed Sr. and Obel Squad is to blame. They kept up the lie. Seed bought into it, and now she can't see, she can't see the forest for the trees, as it were. So again, it's not entirely her fault. They let her on with that lie for years.
How long are you gonna keep running from reality? There is no such mission. He is long gone. I was right about you from the start. A heartless monster who came from nowhere, incapable of understanding death and suffering, bringing nothing but disaster.
I think that might be a little too harsh there, Veronica.
If everyone else insists on protecting you, I'll be the one to tell you. A logic core like Seed Senior's can never be restored. He's long dead.
And yet, you yourself were trying to reactivate the ones from the other mechs. I think you both are probably running from reality a bit. I'm just saying.
Dead. The dead can't come back to life. Even if that body suddenly starts moving now, it won't be him. His consciousness, his soul, his memories, they are all gone. Forever.
Yeah, I gotta be frank, Veronica was also living in the same kind of denial as Seed. She was trying to bring the other bots back as they were and repair their logic cores, but clearly that was not going to happen, so frankly, both of them were in their own form of denial. They're more alike than they actually think.
Two things caused his death. One is the damn Iron Order failsafe, and the other is you, Seed.
Right, because he destroyed the Iron Order failsafe, and that sped up his obsolescence date, just so he could save her from Hollow Zero.
He destroyed his logic core just to save you from the Hollow.
It was me. Seed Senior is dead? No, that's not right. He's just resting, carrying out a secret mission. He promised me he'd come back.
He did say that.
If the logic core breaks, he's dead. Death means we'll never meet again.
Uh-oh. She's having a mental breakdown. You see, Obel Squad? What did I tell you? Just like with Soldier Zero and B. You keep up the lie for way too long, the problem will eventually boil over until you can't contain it anymore. Like, I said this would happen. And look what happened.
It was because of me? The logic core broke because of me?
It wasn't your fault, Seed. He literally went out there himself to do it because he cared. It's not your fault.
From the very beginning, we were destined to never meet again? Just because he met me, he had to die? Why? Why couldn't he have lived?
He did it for you. In an instant, everyone feels a bone-chilling cold. Next second, the fallen mechs and intelligent constructs begin to mutate. Spontaneous combustion, discharges, explosions. In an instant, the entire area turned into a hellscape wrapped in death. Mechs and intelligent constructs let out deafening roars before being reduced to ash by the massive shockwave, engulfing everything in a sea of fire. Oh no.
What's going on? Why are they exploding? Help!
Just as I thought. Everything I'd heard about you was right. This is your true nature.
Oh, fuck's sake, Veronica. Some help you're now being.
A monster capable of destroying everything, so you finally unleashed your demonic powers. If you plan to kill me too, then do it already! I've got nothing left to live for.
Seed, what's gotten into you? Calm down. Stop all this. Have you forgotten what we talked about? You said we need to go faster. As long as their speeds are different, 2 dots on a circle will eventually meet.
I don't think that's gonna work, Wise.
Look at the cockpit you're in. Think about the flowers you two planted. Those are all memories of you and Seed Senior. In a sense, he's been by your side all along. Stay focused on that.
Yeah, so, sentimental memorabilia. Like, yeah, even though he's gone, you still have the pleasant memories of him. I mean, that's something, right? The massive, intimidating mech comes roaring towards her, and Veronica closes her eyes. A warm, damp sensation lands on her arms. Is it blood?
Seed Senior. If it's by your hand that I die, well, that's better than getting caught in the blast, I suppose.
Why am I not dead? As this question surfaces in her mind, Veronica opens her eyes.
Never close your eyes when you're in a hollow.
Aww. She wrung herself back under control. Wait, I thought it was machines we were being attacked by, not ethereals. Unless the ethereals got attracted to the chaos too. Beautiful music.
You have to watch out for ethereals.
They can show up at any time.
What?
Seed? Is that you, Seed? You're back.
I'm Seed. What's up?
No, I wasn't talking to you. I see. So it wasn't him who saved me. It was you. You just going berserk.
If you're talking about those machines exploding, well, that's over now. The proxy reminded me of some ways to ease my fear. Sorry to disappoint you, Doc.
Why didn't you kill me?
I'm a soldier. I only point my weapons at my enemies.
Doc, you feeling better? You're safe now, and my mission's complete. Veronica stands wordlessly staring blankly at the ruins before her. After a long while, she finally snaps out of her daze.
So it's over. Everything I'd planned, everything I had, it's all gone up in smoke.
Hey, you okay, Seed? You still with us?
I'll report everything to my superiors. My plan, the mechanical malfunction, the property damage. Everything except Seed's rampage.
Me too! I won't say anything! I'll turn myself into public security like a good citizen!
Maybe this whole thing was a complete mistake. I'm sorry, Seed. I promise I'll tell you the truth about Seed Senior, but please, I really need some alone time right now.
Veronica limps away with Herrick trailing behind her, looking defeated. As she turns back to glance at Seed, a faint smile still lingers on her lips, though it seems to tremble ever so slightly. As the two of them vanish from sight, that faint smile finally gives way to overwhelming unease.
Proxy, tell me. The doc says Seed Senior isn't coming back. Is it true?
Come clean, Wise.
Seed.
I get it. Proxy, let's head back.
Sheesh. And this is why you do not lie for years at a time for something as emotionally heavy as this. Hey, Anby, I'm looking at you. After leaving the hollow, Seed hurriedly says goodbye. Let's give Seed some space to cool off before we figure out a proper solution. Wise, is the mission over? Tell your sibling what happened. I never thought something like this would happen, Wise. I'll let Magus and the others know about the situation right away. Before Magus gives us an answer, you should get some proper rest, Wise. After such an intense battle, your health is super important. Thank you, Belle. Sheesh. That was a very good second chapter, I will say. But we still have a third one. Damn. Okay, well, well, I can definitely say that Seed's agent story is definitely going up as one of the best of the bunch so far. Seriously, what even is the fourth one? The one that's still locked? I don't even know. Well, not counting the special episodes, since those kind of fall into being main story chapters of themselves. Astronomical definitely being one of my personal favorite, and then Virtual Revenge behind it. The Jaden one is fine. I didn't mind it too much. But as far as so yeah, not counting those three, it is probably definitely one of the best ones in the game thus far. I would say it's up there with Out of Sight. Mole in the Hole was good for what it was. I really liked the Grace one. Lycons, I really liked. I did not like Rena's at all. I liked Rena herself. I just did not like her agent story all that well. Well, I liked aspects of it, but a lot of the whole sweet cake shenanigans kind of like got old fast. And then, of course, Nekomata, who, again, I don't mind Nekomata. It's just her agent story sadly sucked. Koleda's was fine. Chingy's was pretty good. Bernice and Piper's was... it was alright. Not great, not bad, just alright. Ellen's was fine. Lighter's I really liked. Asaba's was a real gut punch, and Echoes of Silver, I liked the Anby Zero one. It's just the ending resolution that I felt torpedoed it downwards. And it does make me wonder when they're gonna do what they're doing with this one in that regard. So we do have one more chapter left with it. Problem being, well, just like with chapter 1, it went on much longer than I anticipated. So I would have liked to have gotten it all done at once, but unlike the previous agent stories, this one's considerably lengthy. So I am not going to be able to finish the whole thing on time. I'm going to have to put it off until tomorrow when I come back from my morning shift. Ugh, night shift to morning shift. That's just rough, man. Really. I do have a little bit of time, so maybe I can do this one side mission. Oh, this is a way easy one. How long? Sheesh. Bamboo Golden Town first visit. They said it was fire, right? So...
My loyalty
I'm at your disposal.
Want a glass of...
Want to see the red scarf?
I would never turn down your
I shall follow.
Standing by.
I'm at...
Want a glass of...
I'll protect. Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
You know what? Mix it up with the Bangbus a bit. Give Red Markets a break.
There it is.
Being happy is what counts.
Surprise!
I won't betray your trust.
Yeah, the ethereal was a complete distraction. I wasn't supposed to go after him. I saw the timer up there. I was like, oh shit. Oh, that's an old one. Ugh, the one that's like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Yuck. Mr. Proxy. Mr. Proxy. What's wrong? Have you found the Golden Bamboo in the entrance to the Bamboo Golden Town? Found it. So why haven't you set off yet? I don't mean to rush you, it's just that a friend of mine recently mentioned wanting to explore the Bamboo Golden Town too, but I've promised my fans to uncover the truth behind the mystery. If I'm the second to post videos of the town, I can hardly say I fulfilled my promise. Are you sure? I get your drift. Are you sure it's a friend? Due to my ether aptitude, I can't visit this mythical bamboo town myself. So please record your experience there as comprehensively as possible. So, I'm going right now. Great. I'm sure you'll be happy about the pay. After all, you're a friend of my fan. Oh, another one. Might as well do it, right? Get it over with, right? Target name is to investigate gold. Please hold on. Howling detected. Nearby. Correction. It's a cry for help. Master, the cry for help is coming from a location surrounded by ethereals. Go confirm whether or not we should go and investigate.
All exits are now sealed.
Flames fade, ash
A bear siren? What the heck? Anything else around here? Probably not, but I want to check. Nope. Nothing else. The way you took down those gangsters so quickly is extraordinary. I was thinking of plucking some fur and throwing it to blind them just now, but you didn't need any help. Unlike me, I'm just a loser who stumbled into Golden Town by mistake. By mistake? Everyone calls me Kind Bear because I have no other good qualities, yet being kind can hardly count as a good thing in New Aerodale. One day I tripped over something when I was working at a construction site. By the time I woke up, I was already here. He fell into a fissure, didn't he? I wish to get out of this place as quickly as possible, but as you can see, this place is full of bad guys. I don't even know how I ended up with a massive loan. Things go on at this rate, I'm afraid I won't be able to go home anymore. That's one costly mistake. It's this society's fault. Too much of a loser. There's money everywhere. I just can't make it mine. I think you'll understand if you've ever been in my shoes. Every morning I wake up with the weight of debt, and it only grows as I eat and drink. I find it hard to justify treating myself or even having self-respect. Sorry for whining to you. You just help me. You must find me annoying. Because I have no one to confide to here. Please forget about what I just said. Although I'm a loser, I've been here longer than you. You can ask me anything. Okay then. A bear fireman down on his luck. Love gear coins supposed to be a paradise for you. Can help kind bear pay off his debt of 500,000 coins. Not your responsibility to begin with. Make sure the work location. You need to prepare 500,000 coins. 5,000 for the toll booths. There are numerous toll booths for outland employees, so please be prepared. We don't have enough coins to pass the first toll booth. We finish the commission we like. Finish the commission. Blah, 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 blah. Money. You need money? I have some here. Let's see. I can put all my money into paying off debt, so I don't have much left. Sorry about that. Won't be able to cover the interest, but I can help you guys out. Except to get the coins. Got some of my shoes. Probably spend that quick. Uh-oh. Should be the last. Not for you to pass the first toll booths. Help you guys out of the way. Oh, great. Signal connection unstable.
I'd love to take it out and give it to Steel Tusk.
Have you ever wondered why these things exist in the Hollow? This could be useful. Don't lose it.
Before we go. I'd love to take it out and give it to Steel Tusk.
Can these coins buy power?
Fuel to lighten the mood. Ideal nitro fuel garnish. steel tusk.
Full booth exclusively hand over 10% of gear coins. Ugh. Shit.
We need to spend this all before we go.
More coins. I should have brought Astro with me. This might end up going longer than I thought, so I may have to come back and do it later, because I'm gonna run out of time soon.
Neutralizing the threat. The best defense is a strong offense. Precision strike? We fight together.
My bad.
I really should have brought Astro with me. Oh, come on, man.
Have you ever wondered why these things exist in the Hollow?
I'd love to take it out and give it to Steel Tusk.
Can these coins buy power?
Found a trap person named Kosaka. Structure worker, Red Hat waits desperately. I'm the foreman of the engineering team at 3 Gates. Come with us.
Oh, this ain't bad. Take it. Have you ever wondered why these things exist in the Hollow?
Deal nitro fuel garnish!
This could be useful. Don't lose it. Can these coins buy power?
I may have overestimated how fast I could do this and sank myself into something even more lengthy than I imagined.
Ready for a fiery feast?
I'm unstoppable!
Why aren't you laughing?
Initiating level 1 safety net. The best defense is a strong offense.
You see me for sure haven't turned into a ghost yet. Of course. Everyone else in engineering's gone already. I was the only one who got left behind. Never get on much of a strong presence anyway. You should get out of here. Right. Colleagues always ignore me, but the ethereals won't. Yeah, you know what? I changed my... I'm going to duck this quest and come back later because it's... I was expecting a quick investigation, slash and grab, but instead it ended up being far longer than it ended up being, and I'm quickly running out of time. I mean, I still technically am getting some rewards, but it's not all of it. So I'm gonna have to go back there and finish it later. Now that I know how it works, I can hopefully do a whole bunch of coin grabs without having to, without spending on all the toll booths. So yeah, this is gonna be one that I can't do in an hour, in 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to come back later and just do it within a longer session, because Chapter 2 of the Siege story took up way more time than I thought. I thought I could squeeze in this, but it ended up spiraling into another thing, from one regular combat mission to a full-on investigation, exploration mission. not as annoying as the prophecy one, thank God, but it's one that is clearly multi-step in ways that is going to take way more than 30 minutes just to figure out. So I'm going to put it on hold and come back and do it later once I've finished off Seed's storyline completely. So anyway, that's attempted bonus round aside, I'm really liking Seed's agent story so far. It's kind of like Asaba's in terms of emotional depth. What's with the locker? Okay, nothing. And I am very much enjoying it, and I look forward to seeing what happens with Chapter 3 of that story. So yeah, I had fun. I'm also really liking her gameplay. It's a little hard to tell when to parry because, well, I will be frank, Seed's gameplay is very easy to spam attacks with because of all the lasers and missiles she has flying all over the place. So it ended up being a longer story than I thought, but it is a very entertaining one and heartfelt one. So I'm gonna cut it off right here, and save it for tomorrow because I have night shift, so I'm not gonna have any time to do anything else when I come back home tonight. So I'm gonna stave it off until tomorrow afternoon when I come back from morning shift instead. Oh man, come on, game, give me Seed, give me Seed. We're already down to 14 days. We'll be 13 days tomorrow. Yeah, I do not think I'll have any time or resources to pull for W engines. I thought maybe, depending on how much time was allowed, maybe I could do it, but it's not looking like it. I'll just have to stick with Seed and save up for Orphe instead. Is what it is. So yeah, Chapter 2 done. Sometime tomorrow, I will do Chapter 3, and we'll see how it all wraps up. So, thank you all, everyone. I'll see you all later. Later.